following the nerd news. This week we had the big unveiling of the new Catwoman suit, and while we have no doubt that Nolan will keep the high standards of the first two Batman movies, this suit was a little bit on the dull side, which is the last thing that the Catwoman outfit should be. That said though, the suit that we've seen is maybe just the Catwoman outfit and not the Cat Burglar outfit for Selena Kyle. Either way, Anne Hathaway is going to look pretty good in it. J.J. Abrams was quizzed by fans about why the finale for Lost was not quite how he said it was going to be originally. He took a bit of stick for it, but, if J.J. wanted to, consult us on, take us onto the bad robot payroll, we wouldn't complain. Those confident, and some would say cocky execs have penciled in 2014 for the next amazing Spider-Man sequel. However, that's despite a trailer that suggests we might be reaching for the headache pills if the thoroughly unconvincing, first-hand, shaky cam effects are anything to go by. Not to worry, at the rate that Sony's going, there's going to be another reboot at some stage. Too cynical? Wait till you hear our next bit of Spidey news. On the topic of Spider-Man, we finally got our first glimpse of who's going to be wearing that suit. Miles Morales is the choice of marketing execs who were eager to please the Black and Latino demographic. Oops, sorry, I meant the choice of lifelong, loyal Spider-Man fans. But don't worry, it won't be long until we have a rebooted, ultimate new, amazing, ultimate new Spider-Man rebooted. I need a nap. This week on Following the Nerd, we had our first gaming night together, and we had a bit of a go at Call of Duty Black Ops on the Xbox this week. Going to be on PS3. Now, there was a famous line in The Return of the Kings where Aragorn made the hair stand up on the back of our necks, and he said, "A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of friendship, but this is not that day." No, as it turns out, that day was Following the Nerd Games night, when indeed all friendships were forsaken in a hail of bullets and grenades. Two of our favourite TV actors have been cast in big upcoming movies. The first being Stacey Keach, who you would have last seen in Prison Break. Now, she's going to be in The Bourne Legacy, alongside not Matt Damon, but Jeremy Renner. Also, Bryan Cranston, star of the phenomenal Breaking Bad, has scored a small but flashy part in World War Z, which is currently being filmed in Cornwall and will star Brad Pitt as well. Mark Forster directs this story, which is set in the aftermath of an undead apocalypse which has wiped out much of the world's population. And finally, Rise of the Planet of the Apes showed there's no business like monkey business when they topped the American box office. It would really give you pause for thought. Pause for thought. Okay, no, seriously, who's writing the jokes on this thing? We really need better jokes. This is ridiculous. Anyway, that's us for this week, folks. Be sure to check our Facebook page for the latest news, reviews, and interviews, and also check our notes section for other news and competitions. Till next week, bye. So on the topic of Spider-Man, the new Mark Forster's directing this story, which is about the aftermath of a